Man, I fell asleep like 4 times on the highway. 4 times I fell asleep. But it's okay. Because they got those little ridges now on the side of the road. It's better than any alarm clock you could ever buy, right? As soon as you hit them, like, oh my God, I'm gonna live.
So you got the material, you're comfortable with the act, you can deliver it, and you have the ability to adapt. Now what do you got to look out for? Comics face a horde of challenges that can turn their job into an arduous task.
I'm also at an age now, too, where a lot of my friends are having kids. What's up? A handcuff moment? Is that also like a DUI moment you're reminiscing on? It's just like, hey. Okay, how am I gonna say this? Bob, if you're funny, you get one of these. If not, you get a chair. But the thing is like, he's probably gonna come up to me after the show and be like, yeah, man, that was great. You and me, high five. No, fuck no. Like, this is the only occupation where people fuck your shit up and they think they're helping. Like, it's like you'll never see the Tour de France, right? And Lance Armstrong's on the bike, he's fucking, doing the race, and then some guy just jumps out of the bushes and jams a stick in his spokes, and he goes flying across the asphalt with his fucking skin, and he's like, hey, buddy, you and me doing a shot. I just made this race better. What do you think, man? Fucking high five. You and me. Oh, this is the only fucking occupation where this happens.
That fucking idiot sitting over here. God dang, man.
What's he doing?
He's a fucking moron. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Did it distract you from like watching what he was doing up there? Or?
Yeah, dude, I had to get up and leave. He's a fucking embarrassment.
I'm always ready for him.
Pat was trying to pitch a no-hitter and you fucked it up.
My goddamn life. Fall in your ear.
I'm trying to find out the mentality of a heckler. See, I'm a performer.
I'm not a heckler. Did I heckle? I did not heckle once.
No, not at all. I don't think so.
I said something. He picked up on it. He like focused. He started the shit. And this is the good finger. I mean, this is good finger.
That one's a good one. Whoa, careful. We almost got that one off.
This is what we have to deal with.
This is good or bad? Hey, I don't give a shit.
They're dogs. Mm-hmm. To me, the audience are like dogs. They can smell fear. They're going to bite.
Yeah.
They're going to do something. And you just got to roll with the punches.
Hecklers aren't the only calamity of comedy. Like ball players and news anchors, sometimes you have off nights that make you feel paralyzed.
When somebody's up here and it's just horrible and there's crickets in the crowd, it makes it kind of uncomfortable for everybody watching.
When it doesn't work, I've seen guys cry on stage.
Really?
Like, I've seen a guy bomb so much that he started shaking and the ears turned red and a tear dropped down. And me and my wife were laughing at this.
Wow.
Because it all depends on how you handle stressful situations. You know what I mean?
A lot of people will acknowledge it. They'll say, oh, that joke didn't go so well. And if you acknowledge it, the audience is going to feel a lot better about it because it's less uncomfortable when the performer knows that it's not going well.
But it's not all laughs and gigs. Each comedian faces their own dark side of comedy, which they must deal with.
The good thing about the dark side of comedy is that you take the worst aspects of life and you find the funny in them.
That's true.
So there is a dark side to comedy, but it's still funny.
You see a lot of suicide rate in comedy and stuff like that. It's depressing, man. Because you're on stage and you're making people laugh. That's your time.
Yeah.
So you see them getting on stage, they're funny. As soon as they're off stage, it's like a switch went off and they're like alone in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sacrifices that you have to make, like, as far as like relationships, whether it be with girlfriends or even family. One thing that was really difficult was back in February, my grandmother passed away, and it was like she was basically like my mother. She raised me, and like I heard the news on the road, and I had to do a show within 24 hours of hearing the news because that was just really difficult. When you're doing comedy, you're on stage. Your job is to make people laugh. So, but you have your own life, you have everything that's going on. So you have to, whatever emotions you're feeling, if they're negative, you have to stifle them, and then kind of do your show. Your life is going to be what it is. People are going to pass away. You're going to have bad things happen. You can either do that. You can either deal with those things and clocking in, clocking out, making somebody else rich, or you can deal with the same shit. Following your dream. And like I met the guys I met, like when bad shit happens, it's hard to be upset or you know, sad when like you know, everybody's funny, man.
I voted for the candidate that resembles my favorite cereal when I was a kid. And I voted for Obama because he reminded me of Count Chocula. And just like Count Chocula, he was mesmerizing with his words. You know what I mean? Remember Count Chocula showed up Saturday morning cartoons and be like, it's part of a nutritious breakfast. It's chocolate and marshmallows, you bet your ass. It's nutritious.
Life's too serious. People need to laugh. The U.S. divorce rate is approaching 50%. Each year, over 17 million adults experience some period of clinical depression. Only 45% of people are satisfied with their jobs. Comedians use their tool of social commentary to lighten up the dark parts of life and evoke a critical reaction that most people try to force. Laughter.
There's some horrible statistic I read that when you're a child, you laugh like 600 times a day or something. It's, oh yeah, everything's amazing, it's funny. Yeah. Then you get to adolescence, it goes down to like 250. You know, it goes that big of a drop. And then finally, when you're in adulthood, maybe 15. And that's a good day. Like you're actually laughing out loud. And it's just brutal.
It's an opportunity for you to forget your troubles. You go out to work, you know, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or you know, whatever your hours are. And you're constantly inundated with, you know, stress and deadlines and, you know, problems and stuff like that. And then, you know, when you come out to the comedy club, it's just time to relax. You forget about it all for at least an hour and a half, and you just laugh.
Everybody needs to laugh, and it is very important to culture as a whole to, you know, just to make everybody loosen up, please. In these times that we live in, especially with all this crap going on, all the world problems, all the economic problems, government problems, why not go out and laugh every once in a while?
It's pure positivity right there, man. When you laugh, you forget about whatever's bothering you. Whatever, you could be in a funeral, your grandmother just passed away, and somebody makes you laugh, you forget for that second that you're having a bad moment. I don't like saying the corny things, laughter's the best medicine, but it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.